Hello, theme park enthusiasts, and welcome back to Planet Coaster. In the last episode, we went ahead and put in this dark ride here, the Witch's Haunt. And in between that episode and now, I went ahead and put in a few modifications to things. Went ahead and put in this door here for the roller coaster, make it a little bit nicer, and I also gained some money so I could put in a second dark ride. So that's what we're going to start this episode with, is installing this new dark ride. We're going to probably put it over in this area, so that means we need to get rid of some of these trees here. So let's go ahead and just click those and move them over to here for now. Actually, you know what? Let's put them behind somewhat the rides here. Alright. We're going to go with the Jailer's Den. We are probably going to have to level the terrain here some. Alright. Terrain should be good then. There we go. Want to make sure things are basically on the ground here. Alright. Looks like everything's pretty good there. As I said, don't really want things flying on any of these track rides and such. In my own park, I'll build my own track rides, but for here, I'm okay with the track rides being created in the game. So we'll go ahead and put that in. And we're going to need to put in another gate here. That one. Need that one. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this gate over here. Actually, we'll put it right about here. Alright, gonna have to undo that to be able to delete these. I think it's 4 of them I need to delete. So we'll do that, then we'll go ahead and copy this over. There we are. So there's that gate. Perfect. We are going to have to test run this thing. So let's get it testing. Let's also, we've got the entrance and stuff placed, so let's go ahead and go to paths. Alright. That'll run there. Then we will need the path for the entrance. Alright. Then we're going to go ahead and select grid. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go that way. Alright. Need my guys to not quit. Yes, I know you're not happy, but get back to work, please. Thank you. Alright, so back to this pathway then. There we are. And then we're going to go back to here. We're going to put it as full load and enable the priority pass, which will go right from here over to there. There we are. And then we'll put this back as that look. Right. We'll also make the inspection time on this every 10 minutes. And now we'll open it. We will change the pricing on it, of course. So let's see here. 943 divided by 35 is going to mean that I could charge $26 for it. I'm going to charge $25. Alright, that's good to go. Perfect. And as I did with the Witch's Haunt, we'll take a ride on that at the end of this episode, most likely. For now, though, I want to go ahead and add to this roller coaster that we have here. I've been thinking about this some, and I have an idea of what I want to do, so we'll go ahead and add to it while we're here. That's going to take a little bit more money to get that piece in, but that's fine. I have a feeling this might be in conflict with this ride. That I don't exactly want. Need the ride to start again before I'll be able to see. See how the line's going over here while we're waiting. No great surprise, even at $25, people are rushing to get on. Perfect. Alright, next set of people come on this. Alright. Alright, they conflict with the tree, so if I were to spin this entirely around, I think it might be okay. Yeah, then they don't have a problem with it. There we go. We'll put that in there. And we've reached the park value now of 60,000. We also achieved the park rating of 1250. So both of those things are good. If anything, I'm wondering if these people here, no, they do cover just over those trees, so that's a good thing. I could put something like this in over here, but I sort of have this idea that I would love to put this in here. how everything's going. People are still coming into the line here. It's working perfectly fine, so that's great. Alright, I guess that's good as far as number of trains. We'll have to see, but looks like it's going to be alright. Okay. I'm going to have to deal with these staff overall. Let's go ahead and put them up to $200. Hopefully that'll take care of their issues. We'll put her up to $230. We'll put that person up to $225. Everybody else is decent, so we're just going to leave them where they are. See how our new haunt is going here. Line is still going well. Line on the other one is still going crazy over here, so that's good. Both are getting the amount of people on that I would like, so I'm very happy about that. If anything, I could probably run 3 trains here, but that probably wouldn't work too well. I sort of feel like these rides somewhat have the number of vehicles that should be on them set for the most part correctly. Steam is the only one that I've sort of noticed that I felt like needed to be adjusted some, where it could have more trains than it actually was running. I think the Jailer's Den is a great value. Well, that's great then. Let's put it up to $26. I don't mind charging more. Don't like how the ground is right there where it glitches through. I can't make it work any better. Alright, we got people sort of stuck on each other here. Sort of just the issue of the way that these roads were set up in the first place, being the small roads. They're just not that good, but not too much I can do about it unless I completely wanted to redo all the roads in the park, and I really don't want to go into that level of detail for it. It is ironic though, because I think it's causing sort of a lot of people not to get in line as quickly as they would otherwise for this ride. But there's definitely a decent amount of people still coming on, and there's still people going on to Witch's Haunt at the same time, so it's not like putting in this ride hurt that one at all. They're both doing well, which is just fine as far as I'm concerned. So, as I said, the last thing I'm going to do in this episode is going to be putting in this temple that I want over here to really make this the Temple Racers, as I had sort of named it. Do need to get this land a little bit higher here for this temple. I'll just raise the land a little bit instead of changing things. There we go. I do like the terrain editor tool for just this reason. But yeah, we're going to put in this other temple over here. We'll ride this, and then we'll also ride the new Jailer's Den. So, get to see both of them. Oh, that's a bad thing. The Venetian Carousel broke down, though. That one will cost me a lot in a hurry. So, where are you? Alright, he was already right there. Perfect. So hopefully it won't take him too long at all to fix that. Alright. Seems like he got it fixed. Perfect. Go ahead and make your way out of here so that the ride will be announced as fixed. I don't think even everybody has to get out of line then, but we'll have to see. They're slowly leaving. Then they suddenly all vanish. Probably they all go over here to the exit line. Yeah. As did all the money that I had from them. Which is not a great thing. Hopefully I'll get that back soon enough, though. This is cranking along just as I wanted it to, so that's perfect. We've gotten to the point where people are saying they won't queue that long for this ride, but that's fine. We're at that point also with that one, I'm pretty sure. Hammer swing broke down now. Really? Okay, I think I need a third maintenance person here. There wasn't much of a line here anyways, so it's not like I'm that worried about this one. Since I've put in these other rides, the hammer swing hasn't become that popular anymore. So, not going to worry too much about that. If you want to take these trees... somewhat put them around the back here. Maybe take some of these over here too. I mean, this is just free scenery. Whoop. Did not want the rocks. There we go. Take my free scenery, put it in here. Just make it a little bit more closed in. Alright. So people are re-entering the Venetian Carousel. This area is just a traffic jam and a half there, but there's nothing I can really do about it. So I just gotta let it be as it is. Hammer swing got fixed, so that's good news. Oh, that's sort of one of the things is, you know, I think I'm going to have her put back to the shops and stalls area because these roads here are too small for her to be entertaining guests on, and she's sort of blocking things up. Nice long line there, nice long line there, those are good news. And people are coming back into the queue here for the Venetian Carousel. Make sure this janitor cleans up this trash can that's nice and full. Yes, he does. Perfect. Okay, so while we're waiting for that last little bit of money to come in, next episode my plan is that I'm going to save up the money beforehand so that way I can go ahead and install the last of the track rides I want here at the Buccaneers Bounty, which is going to be located somewhere just over in this area, I'd say. I think the entrance is like that, so I'll put it somewhat like that. That way the pirate ship itself will be on the water, which will work nicely. But yeah, that'll be the plan for that episode, is we'll put in the Buccaneers Bounty there, we'll take it for a ride, which will pretty much ensure, I think even this episode we're going to get this taken care of. So the only things we'll have left to do then is to build our coaster and pay off the loans, which we'll be able to pay off the loans faster by having more income coming into the park. With that being said, let's finish this episode's add-ons here by putting in this little scene here that'll go into our roller coaster. Alright. I think that looks pretty good. Alright. Then we need to go in here and add to our trigger sequence. I have one trigger for these doors right now. Have the trigger sequence about there. And we're going to connect these two objects. Then we'll add another trigger. And just go out this way with it. Make it a bit easier. Alright. Let's see how that goes. Gonna have to see about the timing of this, that's always the question. Took a little bit of playing around with this to get the doors to work properly as well. So, it's one of those I'm sort of used to the challenge of it, and I'm fine with that. Alright, there they go. I'm concerned about things over here. Alright, this did not work properly here. Activate on trigger. Alright, let's remove those from that. Then this should only be connected to the roller coaster, which hopefully will work properly now. Okay. Definitely is getting more of a line to it now, which is a good thing. Okay. So, I'm going to have to edit the trigger sequence there. And move this back to about there, I'd say. Let's try that instead. Happy to see that this ride now actually has people in line for it. Alright, those doors still work properly. Okay, the second one works fine. The first trigger still is not quite good. Let's see. How do I want to put this trigger? Let's try that. Also, I can up the price on this, but I'm just going to put it to 20 bucks. I want it still getting the attendance that it is. So don't want to make it too expensive. That trigger is just not working as I want it to. Alright, what if I put the trigger over here instead? That way it closes after the cars come through. So they feel like they barely missed it. I really like that. Let's put it there. I want them to have the feeling that they're about to hit right into the wall before the things open up again. That worked perfectly. Now I actually see that the second one there needs to be moved slightly. Let's put it about there. Should be good then. Actually, you know what? We could put this trigger. We could put this trigger about here. Should be good. We'll watch one final time to make sure it is, then we'll go on the rides. Another thing with this coaster is just how long it takes for the next riders to be able to get on and such. It takes a while. Which is a bit annoying, but oh well. I guess it's alright. Okay. Yeah, that did not work there. Let's put it about there. We'll speed it up a little bit to get the next group of people on the ride. That actually works perfectly. Alright then. Let's go ahead and ride the Jailer's Den first, and then we will go ahead and ride the roller coaster. With that in mind though, if you enjoyed what you've seen in this episode, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you again for the next episode of Planet Coaster.
Bell.